Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. What's up, family? Dr. Carlton Calhoun here. Tonight we are going to have some fun. I'm going to go over the fundamentals behind HFX or binary options trading. Going to go over some mindset that you should have, and then from there we're gonna have a little fun. Let me see if a couple of people are in. What's up, Malik? What's up? Oh, yes, it is recording. No, I'm not sharing the recording. Oh boy, I'm just playing. Making sure my friend is on to handle the chat for me. You know, people change the name in the Zooms. One day is Demetrius, another day is D Money. It's crazy. All right. Oh, the lioness is on. I know I got to be on my P's and Q's now. We got the GOAT in the house. What's up, Monisha? Y'all bear with me. Yeah, okay. Cool. Here we go. Suzette said you're watching both of y'all. Well, I hope you only see the good stuff. For my guests, welcome. If you are not in the community, we welcome you. As you will see, this is one big family. We like to have fun. Oh, snap. Tracy, you went 10-0 today? In the last half hour. Oh my gosh. Gee. So back to what I was saying. We like to have fun. We like to make money. But it's important that you understand that there are times when the market does not go your way. Neither I nor anybody else controls the market. So no matter how good the strategy may be, you can have the perfect setup, the perfect conditions, but the market does what it wants to do. This is for some of you who are in the family. Tonight, I want all the smoke. Some of y'all got to chill out. Sometimes I see posts from people who never gonna go live. They go on one time with an educator, they lose 2 trades, and then they say it don't work. Well, maybe if you went on more than once, your winning ratio will be higher. You can't hop in one time and expect to hit a home run. This is not how that works. You have to be consistent in everything that you do. How you do anything is how you do everything. So that's a reflection of who you are. So we're gonna stop that tonight. Hold on one second. What is your access? ID? There you go. Yeah, we stopping that tonight. So hold yourself accountable. I don't expect to lose. Nobody does, but it happens. We call them lessons. That's why it's also important that you do not over leverage. Make sure you are trading with proper risk management. What does that mean? Well, whatever your account is, multiply that by 1, 2, or 3%. Anything above that, then you're risking blowing your account. I'm speaking from experience, not theory. I have blown numerous accounts, and I didn't have to. All I had to do was follow the rules, for lack of a better word, of proper risk management. 1, 2, 3%. I will be trading. I'm taking a small account just to prove that this works, and I'm compounding it. So I'll be trading $2 tonight. Something else that I recommend, let's say you have a $100 account, you want to compound it. If things are going well, there's the tendency for you to want to over leverage. I get it. Please fight that temptation. Number one, the universe has a funny way of teaching you a lesson. You can win 9 trades. The minute you over leverage, you get, I see Lisa shaking her head. The minute you over leverage, you can get spiked out. It's happened to me. I've won every trade. That one trade, I risk the entire account and get spiked out. And then it goes the direction that I wanted it to go. So I'm asking you ahead of time not to do that. Another reason you want to trade small risks. $100 account. You're confident in your setup. Everything is perfect. Market conditions are perfect. Your mindset is perfect. You're in a good mood. You're happy. You enter a trade off the perfect setup, and I'll show you the perfect setup in a little bit. And it spikes up or down outside of your setup, but you're still confident in the setup. You want to enter another trade, enter it. But if you've over leveraged, maybe you shouldn't be entering multiple trades. If you trade 1% of your account, then you can enter 3 trades on one setup. That's still within proper risk management. For my veterans, does that make sense? Okay, the head's on. I can see him shaking. Cool. This is all I want to say to sum all of that up. We are not here to get rich overnight. We are here to get wealthy for sure, though. And we can become wealthy nightly, but it's not going to happen overnight. There's a compound sheet. If you are in the community and you want it, there are plenty going around, but I have one that calculates a 5% compound daily, and it calculates the amount that you have to trade based on the 70% payout. The reason I do that is because if you risk 5%, you're not going to get a 5% payout. So it's based on a 70% payout if you want to grow 5%. Does that make sense? All you have to do is adjust the numbers. That's it. But we can only do so much. We can't control your mindset. We can't control your emotions. We can't control your discipline. We can provide as many tools as possible, but it's up to you to make all of it make sense. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get into it. It's 8:10 now. I'm gonna go over the platform, basics about the platform, so you understand what's going on, and then we'll get into the session. I'm gonna have to find some clean thug music for when we enter trades. I haven't identified any as of yet. So let me share my screen. Let's go ahead and get into it. We're still gonna have fun though. All right. I am inside of a brokerage account, a broker, as we like to say. Some of you may be on different brokers, but they are all basically the same. The only one that is just completely different from what I've used is Pocket Options, but the fundamentals are all the same. Here you have what we call assets. In terms of assets, you can trade, as you can see, currencies. You can trade commodities. You can trade crypto. You can trade stocks. For our purposes, we will keep it on currencies. Also, you can change the option type, not getting into the options, but as you can see, there are 3. We keep it on turbo. Turbo means we can trade from 1 minute to 30 minutes. If you want to trade anything beyond that, you either hit rollover or you change the option type. We're keeping it on 30 minutes. I mean, on turbo. The time that we will start with is 3 minutes. I know some of you who are veterans, you trade 1 minute, 2 minutes, 5 minutes. All good. Whatever you want to do, that's completely up to you. We keep fixed time off. Not getting into that explanation tonight. If I do the training tomorrow, I'll get into the differences between the times. Your amount is fixed. I go ahead and enter my amount before I start trading. The reason I do that, as you can see, is $2. I have made the mistake of putting way more than $2 in there, but it started with a 2 and the trade did not go my way. That's another reason why you want to make sure you have a clear mind, be emotionally balanced, all of those good things. So I set my time ahead of the trade. I set my amount ahead of the trade. As you can see, the profit amount is already set. You don't have to calculate that. The only thing you have to calculate is the amount that you're willing to lose. We say the amount you're willing to lose because you can lose on every trade. That's just the way it is. This profit amount is determined by these percentages. So we are on Euro USD. So if you scroll to Euro USD, you see that it is an 85% payout. So 85% of $2 is $1.70. The way it works is when you enter a trade, an option, it will either be a call or a put. Call means we want the price to be above our strike price by the time our time expires. If it's not, we lose the trade. Put means we want the price to be below our strike price by the time, look at that thing spike, by the time our time expires. When you enter the trade, your amount is automatically taken out. If the trade goes in your favor, there are three outcomes of a trade. You can win the trade, which means you'll get your amount returned plus the profit. You can also break even, which means the time expires at the price that you entered. So they just return your amount. If you lose a trade, they just keep your amount. That's it. Those are the basics. So anybody have any questions so far? Let me see in the chat if you have any questions so far. And this is perfect because I don't want to trade on 8:15. Not sure if you all are aware, but on the quarter hours, the market tends to reverse. Not always, but it tends to reverse. All right, so let's go ahead and do some analysis. Oh, we're about to have the perfect setup on Euro USD. Perfect setup means if we're looking for a put, you see this price turning down and these two indicators turning down. If price continues to go this way in the next 2.5 minutes, we should see a P there. If we get that P, I am taking this trade. So I'm looking at a potential put or sell on Euro USD for 3 minutes.
You're looking for a P or a S?
Put, P. Let me look on a larger time frame. Yeah, if we get that S, I'm taking that. Let me give you all let me explain these. So we have three indicators. This is what I call the DJK buy or sell. A buy is a C or call, which means if the market is below these three lines down here, there are two blue lines. There's a red line. If the market is below and turning up and we get that C, we enter a call. If the market is above these lines and turning down and we get the P, we enter a sell. If we get a P and this is not above the line and this is not above the line, that's not a perfect setup. We do not take that trade. I have people say that I'm using the strategy, but I'm not winning. Well, because you're not using the strategy. You're using your own strategy out of impatience. Everybody who uses this consistently wins between 80 to 90%. That's just the way it is because it's designed to increase your probability of winning. Right now, we have the perfect setup. All of our indicators are above the top line. Like I said, in the next 40 seconds, if we get this P and the market is pushing down, if we get the P and the market goes up, I'm not taking it. But if we get that red candle, a red candle going down, and we get a P, I am taking a 3-minute put on Euro USD. with all the brokers I can get, this is way different. Because Robinhood is not a trading app. Okay. See how it went? It continued pushing up. That's what I was saying. So, no P, no trade. Let's see what else we have. AUD Chef is kind of setting up. This is what I mean. You could get a P and everything is in the perfect place and the market could still push up. It happens. We don't get mad. Oh, not giving those settings out. Let me tell you why I'm not giving those settings out anymore. Because at one point I gave them all out. Then I had, well, I didn't have, there were people teaching the strategy as though they made it up and it was theirs. So I said, you know what? We're not doing this anymore. So now just hop on the sessions. Those who have it, have it. Those who don't. Cat chef. I'm learning to stay away from the chef pairs, to be honest. Okay, EuroCAD looks like it may be setting up. Let's see how it looks at the close of this candle and the open of the next. Sometimes I'll go to a higher time frame too. And I found that the strategy is even more accurate on the higher time frame. So for instance, if I'm on a 15-minute and I get the perfect setup, I won't even take it for the full 15 minutes. I'll take it for between 5 to 10 minutes. And the winning ratio is crazy. So all the Euro pairs are setting up. Lord, that's kind of a loaded question. Can you be more specific? Kenya, on the higher time frames, if you use the strategy or any strategy for that point, the higher the time frame, the more accurate your analysis. So on the higher time frame, if I get the entry indicators, which we're about to get for Euro JPY, looks like for a put, on a 15-minute, I'll take a 5 to 10-minute order. And I've found that it increases the winning percentage. All right, Euro USD. That P comes up, we are in there. There you go, 3 minutes on Euro USD. Oh, I hate when the broker does that. See how it lags? I've heard platinum options doesn't do that. Oh, when you refresh, make sure you check your amount too, because it resets to the default amount. But we are in Euro USD for a 3-minute put. If you know me, you know I drink my own Kool-Aid. So if I tell y'all I'm getting into something or to get into something, I'm in it too. So we win together. We take lessons together. Yes, big drops, big drops, big drops. Wow, that's dropping. Okay, somebody took EuroCAD. What I do too, sometimes I'm not doing it tonight because I don't want to confuse newer people. I will drop my time frame down to a 1 minute when I'm in a trade, and if I get spikes and I still like the trade, I will enter new orders. But for tonight, I'm leaving this at 3 minutes and I'm just going to let the trade do what it does. I'm not rolling over, not doing any of that, because for the newer people, I want you to see exactly how this stuff plays out. I'm not doing any fancy stuff. I'm not taking any evening stars, morning stars, which I usually trade. Strictly the strategy tonight. Some people may have taken 1 minute and cleared two. See, there they go. I was waiting on G Money. I knew you had already cleared. So sometimes, even though we trade on a 3 minute chart, people will enter shorter time periods. And that sometimes increases their probability of winning the trade. But I'm super confident in this trade. I'm going to let it play out. But for everybody else, drop the clears in the chat. You know how we do. Clear, 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 clear. Love it, love it, love it, love it. That's how we do on my sessions. This is the clear community. Oh, boy. Look at that. Clear. Everybody should have clear. Denise, welcome. First timer. Felicia, we got you. We got you. Janet, sounds like an acne commercial. I had real bad acne growing up too. I still get it from time to time, but I don't care now. Because the queen don't complain. Everybody cleared. Love it, love it, love it. So if you're a guest on, you see how simple it is to make money. I didn't do anything fancy. Clear, yeah, Tico, appreciate it. Clear means we won the trade. Nothing fancy here, no hype. You saw exactly what we did. Some people may have won $5. Some people may have won $50. It all depends on the trade or the risk amount that you entered. If you entered $100 as your risk, you made $185. So that's what it is. Y'all, let's go ahead and look for another setup. So far, 1-0. Love it, love it, love it. All right, AUD Chef is setting up. So we're going to let that do what it does. Oh, AUD JPY would have been a good one too. I'm about to show y'all a little trick though. No, I said I wasn't going to show any fancy stuff tonight. So we're going to keep it to 3 minutes. But for my people already in the community, next training, I'm going to show y'all something that's going to increase your winning percentage. Oh, Daniel, good stuff. You already got your percent today. Or trade on the demo. Good stuff. My people in the community, I'm gonna show y'all some sauce on the next training session. It's gonna take your winning percentage to another level. Let's see. All right, AUD NZD is setting up for a potential call. Let me see how it's doing on the larger time frames. Okay. Okay. I haven't, the AUDs, they've been tripping lately, so I'm gonna do my best to refrain from those. Oh, look at Chef. Didn't I say we were staying away from the chef stuff? Chefs can be kind of tricky. One, two, stay. Sorry, y'all, I had to address a message. And if you're a veteran and you see something that I'm not looking at, put it in the chat. We'll go look at it together. I like this setup on AUD Chef though, but I'm not taking it. Discipline tonight. Let's see if we can find another good setup. All right, Euro looks like it may give us a call. Let's see how it looks after the next 2.5 minutes. So I'll pull a Deborah trick. I will flag this with a blue for potential call in the next 2.5 minutes. Oh. look at all of the euros. Let's go to the GBPs. Oh, so teaching moment. Some of you who use the strategy, sometimes you will get into trades like this. I'm not telling you not to. You can get into any type of trade that you want, but this is not the perfect setup. So I call these the DJK fast and slow. Let me show the name. No, I'm not going to show the names because it's something else that I'm working on. But these are set up for the perfect call. But this indicator is already above our green line. I'm not saying if you take that trade, you won't win. I'm just saying that's not the day job killer. That's all. So when you take trades like that and you take a lesson on that trade, you didn't take the lesson on the day job killer. You took the lesson on your own strategy, which is perfectly fine. Just don't count that against my strategy. Ronnie, we know it's a call or a put because we get a P or a C. If you look closely, you see that little P right? I'll put it right on the P. Way to go, genius. See that P right there? And then on the call, see that little bit of C? That's how we know a call or a put. Plus, a put is a fancy way of saying sell. You sell high, you buy low. You're not going to see it on your brokers. This is TradingView. These are custom indicators that I set up on TradingView. Lori, I'm going to have to address your questions after because everything that we're doing is based on this strategy. So you're not going to get these indicators on your broker. You're not going to get them on your TradingView unless you know them. And unfortunately, people already ruin that. So I'm not giving it out anymore. But you are more than welcome to hop on these sessions. All right, USD JPY, potential put. It's already given us the P, but it's pushing up. So I'm not going to mess with that. This is an example of when you would not take what looks like the perfect setup. You see how this is pushing up against your sell? Don't take that. Don't fight the market. Just let it do what it's going to do. Who is marking on my screen? Daniel, is that you again? The crazy thing is I haven't cleared all drawings. There you go. So if we'd have taken a put on that, we'd have taken a lesson or in the process of taking a lesson because it's going completely against the setup. All right, USD CAD may be setting up for a potential put. Let's see if it breaks this level of resistance right in this area. If it does not, I am looking at a potential put on USD CAD. Looking for a potential call on NZD USD. Looking for a potential call on NZD USD. Let me go to a higher time frame, see how we're setting up. Yep. I like this. I'll come back. Another example. We got a C pop up on what looks like the perfect setup, but the market is going against it. So as I say, the market does what it wants to do. NZD USD. Randy, you already entered that one?
No, I didn't enter it yet. I just typed it in the chat. That's
Oh,
what you was
okay.
looking
Thank
for.
you. Thank you. Yep. Let's see how it plays out in the next 3 minutes. We still have some potential levels of support down here, not getting into support and resistance on this call. So it could come down to meet those, or it can not. Let's see. Let's see what it does around this area. I'm not going to force a trade. If we leave out of here 1-0, I am cool with that. Sometimes the market is better on some days than others. Marcus, no, it doesn't matter which of those you use. Your broker will have different numbers from both of them. So the biggest thing is knowing when to get into the trade based on your analysis. That's it. Let me go back through. AUD Chef is looking like a decent setup for a potential call. IQ option, you can change the time frame. Don't know how, I just know it can be done because I know people who use it. So the AUD pairs are looking like potential calls. But they've been kind of iffy today. See how it gave that call on AUD JPY and kept dropping? I'm kind of iffy today. Look at that. Yeah, I'm staying away from the AUDs. Look at Euro JPY. I'm being disciplined tonight, but if this were not a live session, if I were trading now, I would take Euro JPY right now for 5 minutes. But I'm not doing that. The DXY is shooting up. So something I did not say because this was not a training call. Fiber, FinViz. I opened a currency strength indicator to let me know which pairs are quote unquote supposed to be stronger than others. Right now, they're all relatively the same strength. So you could take puts or calls. But you want to get in the habit of trading with the trend, especially if you're new to all of this. Okay, Euro's pushing up now. So let's see if we get a C. James, I said I'm staying away from the odds because they're going against the signals. They've been doing that all day. Something else for all of you in the community. If the market is going against your analysis, just let the market have it for that day. They say they trade the same $7 trillion every day. There's no need to rush to lose money. There we go. See how it's bouncing at this line? So NZD USD in a minute and a half, if we get a blue candle pushing up, I am taking a call on NZD USD for 3 minutes. because it came to this level of resistance that I said. We might get the call in the next minute. So let me go to my broker, NZD USD, set the 3 minutes, and let's see if we get the C. If I get the C, I'm in there. As you can see, I'm not attached to the outcome. I'm not emotionally attached to the process. I am strictly going off of the setup. If my indicators show me the confluence that I'm looking for, meaning they're pointing up, and I have blue candles, when I get to C, I take the trade. I don't think about it. There's nothing to think about. Just take it. Oh, Tracy's a minute ahead. Let's see what happens.
We're going to take this for 3 minutes, right, Doc?
There we go. We in there. NZD USD, 3 minutes. Make sure I'm on the right pair. Call, 3 minutes. Now we need it to do is keep pushing up. This is one of those times. I'm not doing it now. As I said, I'm gonna let the trade play out. I would have taken a 1 minute position right here, but I'm letting it play out how it's playing out. So if I lose, if I take a lesson on this, I'll take a lesson, but I want to show you that I use the strategy. I'm not going to roll over or any of that. So that spike up. That's why I would have taken that 1 minute option right there. I would have taken that 1 minute and spiked up. Now we need to spike back up. For those of you who know how, if you want to take that rollover, you can. I'm not. I would take the 1 minute, Kenya, because I believe with that spike, or I believe that it would do what it did, which was spike up. As you saw, it spiked up. Now it spiked down. So it looks like I'm going to take a lesson on this one, which is good. So you can see the wins and the lessons. Oh, look at that. Spike back up. So we are in profit again. We got about 5, 4, 3, 2. Look at that. 2-0. No rollovers, no spikes, nothing. 2-0. How many people clear? Clear, 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 clear. Look at it going up, going up, going up. Oh, Lisa lost by 2 seconds. No. Everybody clear, Lisa. Oh, Lisa, did it lag on your end? What happened? Garrick, LB, what's up, bro? Oh, Garrick, call me tomorrow, bro. I got something to talk to you about. Clear, clear. Oh, you pressed the call button too quick. Calvin, 11% for the night, logging off. Oh, 2-0 so far, and some people are 1-1. Look, it's shooting up now. Look at that. Again, that's the market. The market does what the market is going to do. Now, if you all weren't on, I would have rolled over. That would have given me a cushion. So if you all would have rolled over when I said, if you know how to take the rollover, you would be clearing now. The Ability to know when to take a rollover just comes with experience. You trade enough times, you know when to take a rollover and when not to. It just comes with time. If this is your first time trading, you have no idea when or how to take a rollover, and I get it. I'm thinking of doing a session tomorrow, so I'll go over that in depth. If I do a session, I'll take a trade and then I'll show you when I would take a rollover. So I'm still thinking about it. All right, 2-0 so far. Let's see if we can get another one. Not forcing anything tonight. Strictly being patient, going with the strategy. 2-0 so far. See if we can get one more in for the night. All right, chef. I'm staying away from the chefs. Malik 5-0, Deborah 4-0, Kirshonda 2-0. Jerome did the rollover and is about to clear. Yep. Looking like a great spring break. Alfred 2-0, Jerome. Yep, that rollover cleared it. I knew the rollover would have cleared it. Miriam, what do you mean you got a wrong Zoom? Monica 7-0. Oh, that's those 1 minute and spikes. Rumor 6-1. Love it, love it, love it. I'm 2-0 so far on this session. Let's see if we can get one more within the time frame. Not forcing anything, strictly looking for the perfect setups. Make sure you all join the Day Job Killer Facebook group. Answer the questions. If you don't answer the questions, you will not get in. 5-0. That's what I'm talking about. 2-0, 2-0, 6-1, 4-0, 5-0. That's how we do on these sessions. Money in Minute Mondays. All we do is clear. DC 2-0. Tomorrow will be 8 o'clock if I do it. It'll be in the Facebook group though if I do it. Oh, no, we're not teaching tonight. Tonight is just a live trading session. Teaching will be tomorrow if we do it. As I mentioned, it will be in the Facebook group. So all of the information will be tomorrow. Tomorrow. Guess this is just a live trading session. I would have taken that call on Euro R too because that's a morning star, but tonight is strictly the Day Job Killer. Miriam is Day Job Killer Facebook group. Day job, one word. Answer the questions or you will not be admitted. That's how we roll. All right, let's see if we can find another setup. Oh, Euro odd. I would have taken that, but I'm not taking it tonight because it's not the perfect setup. But my veterans, you know, I would have taken this because of this morning star. I would have been in there already. Malik, I'm going to let you think about that question. What I tell them tonight, Tico? Not tonight. All right, let's see if we can get another one. GBPR, I would have been in there because of that morning star. All right, GBP CAD. We may be getting a setup for a call. Let me look on a higher time frame. Nope, not messing with that. Not messing with that at all. Look at GBP shifts shoot up and then drop. That's why I'm not messing with it right there. All right, that may. I don't see any potentials. Not going to force. GBP CAD, it gave us a C, but I don't like the setup. So I'm not calling it. You can take it if you want. I am not. All right, I'm not going to force anything. So great session, guys. On the actual call, I went 2-0, but I see some of you all went 5-0, 6-0, 7-0. All we do is clear on these sessions. I think, and Brandy or Deborah, y'all can correct me if I'm wrong. I think we have taken 1, maybe 2 lessons on these sessions as a whole.
I don't even think we did that. Maybe 1, just 1.
So the strategy works as long as you are patient. If all you get is 2 wins, take your 2 wins and be grateful. You just grew your money. If you won $5, there's no bank that will give you $5 on a $100 account anywhere. So think of it as an investor. The first rule of investing is preserve your capital. Tonight, I am going to help you preserve your capital, at least on this session. What you do after this, that's up to you. But on this session, we're preserving our capital. The 2 calls that I call, I cleared both. Many people cleared 2, 3, 6, 8 times. This is a good session. Don't trade anymore tonight. Be grateful for your wins and then come back tomorrow. So I'm still deciding tomorrow. If I get enough requests, I'll do a in-depth training tomorrow on how to trade with naked charts, and then we'll trade with the strategy. So I appreciate you guys hopping on. I'm glad you all came on and was able to make some money in minutes. For the guests, this is what we do. You saw it live, no hype, no fluff. This is me all day, every day. So I love you guys. I appreciate you. If you're a guest, the person who invited you, you're more than welcome to hop on a training session tomorrow so you can get a better understanding of exactly what this is. But for the rest of you all, I'll see y'all tomorrow, and y'all have a good night.